Well, hello everyone. This is Troy Harper, and I'm back at my lounge. So this is Harper Cigar Lounge, episode 7 of season 4. So again, season 4, episode 7 of Harper Cigar Lounge. I'm Troy Harper, and welcome. Thanks for being a part of all this. Thanks for being here. And I think I've got a good show, a great show for you guys today. And I'm going to be tapping into um, my top 10 cigars for 2025 and my top 10 albums for 2025 that I was well, I tell you what, it was hard to narrow that down, albums and cigars. And But here we are, and I'm going to attempt this the best I can. And I think I've got a good lineup for my cigars and albums for 2025. My purchases for 2025. Actually, I think there's a couple of them that were gifts to me, or at least one of them that were a gift to me. Actually, yeah, there were two that were a gift to me. So anyway, I can't wait to dive into showing you what my top 10 albums are for 2025, and my top 10 cigars for 2025. And today I'm drinking some Bones coffee. It's maple bacon flavored. So cheers to you guys. And welcome. Thanks for being here. If you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave your questions, comments, and feedback. Share this content with everybody you know, and I will make sure I get back to you with any questions or comments you leave for me. I'll make sure I get back to you quickly. I'm one to enjoy. I enjoy communicating with my followers, and some of you guys that are my followers have became good friends of mine too. So I hope you all are here as well. And I I've got a cigar that I'm gonna smoke, but I'm not gonna reveal what it is um, until towards the end of this show. So I'm not gonna reveal what this is, but maybe this looks familiar to some of you guys out there. But let me get this toasted and clipped properly here, and then I will get into all this. But again, this is Harper Cigar Lounge Season 4, Episode 7. So I'm glad you guys are all here. I'm using my Colibri cutter that my son got me for Christmas here. It was either last Christmas or I think it was not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before in 2024. So anyway, I'm doing a V cut today. So there it is. And let's get this party going. I'm excited to be here with you guys again. Jacob, yes, I am back in my lounge. I'm glad to be back in my lounge. I've done some recent content where it's up in our bedroom, but it was just because of the content I was doing. It had nothing to do with cigars. It was album reviews and cap reviews. So it was just easier for me to do it up in our bedroom instead of down here. So, but I'm glad to be back down here hanging out with you guys. And let me get this toasted up and do a final light on it. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing great out there. I hope your New Year's going good so far. Um, my New Year has been completely different than what I ever planned on. Um, it's just been, it's just been, yeah, it's been kind of a rocky beginning of 2026 for me anyway. But I'm gonna get through it with the help of all of you. Uh, and just getting to hang out with you guys today and for you guys to all be a part of this. It helps me get through a lot of things. So I appreciate you guys so much. So anyway, hope you guys are all doing great out there. I really am hoping you guys are doing great out there. And you guys are the best. You guys are the best followers I could ever ask for. And I've gotten some more followers on here. I've gotten like 13 or actually 15 more followers on this channel over the past few weeks. So all of you guys that are new here, I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Um, I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are the best out there. And I hope you'll continue to enjoy this channel, and I hope you'll continue to love all the content here. And I just want to make sure you guys make sure you hit that bell below so you guys get all the latest updates and everything that's going on this channel, new content, all the updates. Make sure you guys hit that bell, and that way you get everything that you need to stay up to par with what's going on here. And so let's see here, guys. Um, the first cigar that I don't have these in any certain order. These are just all great cigars. I just love all of them. I really do. Um, but the first one that I'm going to show you guys is the West Tampa Dark Time Toro right there. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Circle of Life. This is the Circle of Life. So anyway, the West Tampa Circle of Life right there. I gotta make some more room here. Anyway, so West Tampa Circle of Life. This is a 6x54 Toro, and again, made by the West Tampa Tobacco Company. And this cigar, I'll just read a little bit about it. The West Tampa Tobacco Company Circle of Life Gigante cigar was crafted by two of the world's most renowned master blenders, Rick Rodriguez and Ernesto Perez Carrillo, to create an amazing blend with a complex medium body blend. Circle of Life reflects a union of the past, present, and future of the West Tampa Tobacco Company. Each Circle of Life cigar is handmade in the Casa Carrillo cigar factory in Santiago, Dominican Republic, with the finest tobaccos available for one incredible flavor profile. So anyway, yeah, great cigar. Just a lot of great taste notes of pepper and cedar and leather, and some dark roast coffee, some dark chocolate, some nuts, some zesty dark fruit. So anyway, so yeah, great cigar. Really great cigar. If you guys haven't had those yet, make sure you check them out. And in the same family, I actually bought a box of these. This is the West Tampa um, Tobacco Dark Time right there. And this is a 6x50 Toro. And just a lot of pepper in that cigar. Um, but this one says, this stick runs around $30.99, where the Circle of Life runs around $13.99. So this is definitely a special occasion cigar right here. Definitely a special occasion cigar. But let's see here. Time is our most precious resource, and West Tampa Dark Time is crafted to honor exactly that. Introduced at the PCA trade show, which was in 2025, now shipping in limited quantities. Dark Time is the latest exclusive release from West Tampa Tobacco Company, made for those who know that the best moments are worth slowing down for. This one-time release is offered in a single stunning 6x54 Toro, expertly rolled at the NACSA factory in Nicaragua. And a box of 10 will cost you around $289.95. So anyway, on to the next cigar. This right here, this is called the Ambassador. This comes from the Boutique Cigar, and this is a let's see here. This is a 5x52 Robusto, and let's see here. Indulge in the sophisticated aromas of the law. Noche, CV Maduro cigar delivering deep cocoa notes and a smooth finish for an elevating evening ritual. Bold yet balanced, La Noche CV Maduro is a masterfully blended cigar that celebrates Dominican tradition and Ecuadorian refinement. At its core lies the robust strength of CV Rene Ligero, which is part of the leaf of the plant that's got some more of the spicier notes in it. Hand selected from the upper primings of the tobacco plants for its rich, spicy character and slow burn. Let's see here. Complementing this power is the aromatic Dominican Olor Seco, lending smoothness, complexity, and a delicate floral note to the heart of the cigar. Um, the entire blend is encased in a luxurious dark Ecuador Maduro wrapper, aged to perfection to produce a velvety texture, natural sweetness, and a visually striking finish. Each draw reveals layers of espresso, black pepper, and dried fruit with a lingering cocoa and leather finish. Perfect for the seasoned smoker, La Noche CV Maduro offers a full-bodied experience that's both commanding and refined, a true celebration of Dominican craftsmanship and Ecuadorian elegance. Strength is medium to full. This one here is full strength, most definitely full strength, a dark time. And this one here, definitely a medium to full strength as well. So with the West Tampas. And those cigars, the Ambassador cigars run around $9.95. And then next we got the TBC Signature Maduro, which is this beauty right here. This is a really gorgeous stick, and definitely a full strength cigar as well. Um, so this one is the Torpedo 6.5 by 52 right there. Just a very dark, oily wrapper, not too veiny. All these cigars so far have a really nice dark, oily wrapper. This one's a little more, this Ambassador is just a little more toothy, so it's got a little bit more of a like a sandpapery kind of texture to it. But it's a very toothy cigar, and yeah, just one of my favorites, absolute favorites. And again, this one's just a really dark, oily cigar there, medium to full strength. The TVC Signature Maduro is a flagship Maduro cigar showcasing a flawless, dark, and oily uh, San Andreas broadleaf wrapper that encases a rich blend of 5-year aged Nicaraguan binder and filler tobaccos. This full body cigar offers an exceptionally smooth um, strength profile, delivering robust flavor without overpowering pepper notes, bursting with enticing flavors of chocolate, sweet cedar, wood, dried fruit, espresso, all with a creamy, silky finish. And again, that is this is the TBC Signature Maduro. And that is a 6.5 by 52 torpedo. So give this a relight. I've been talking a little bit too much, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see. What do we got next? Let's go with this one here next. This is the Black Label. Uh, this is the Black Label Santa Muerte Petit Lancero right there. 6.5 by 42 Petit Lancero. Size is 6.5 by 42. Strength is medium. Wrapper type is Ecuadorian Corojo. Binder and filler is Ecuador, Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, and Mexico. Color is Colorado. Country of origin is Nicaragua. It's a hand-rolled long filler cigar. Blender is James Brown. And manufacturer is Oveja Negra. And around 11.40 per stick, usually around 11.40 per stick. So anyway, just a really great cigar. Just nice cedar notes, leather notes, some dark roast coffee, some cream. It's a very creamy cigar. But it's just got a lot of great taste notes, like I said, of dark roast coffee, some milk chocolate, cedar leather, some spice, some pepper, and definitely it says medium strength, but I would say it's medium to full strength. it is a cigar that could be really smoked by a beginner, as long as they've got something in their stomach a little bit, some something to drink along with it. Uh, so you're not getting your mouth all, so you're not, so you're keeping yourself hydrated. Um, and make sure you eat something beforehand. So anyway, that is a great cigar, definitely. And I'll give you my rankings in the end of this after I do this here. The Dolce Vita Cafe Coffee Barbershop poll. This is a 6.5 by 54 torpedo. And let me find it here. This one right here. I love this. I love this cigar for like mornings with coffee or as a nightcap with some coffee at night before I go to bed. But just a gorgeous cigar. Fresh roasted espresso, hints of cocoa. Let's see, expect notes of fresh roasted espresso, hints of cocoa, and a touch of vanilla sweetness, all layered over a core of mellow Dominican tobaccos. The dual wrapper design not only turns heads but also delivers alternating waves of light toast and dark chocolate. Perfect for morning pairings or a mellow evening wind down. I definitely agree. Around 5.99 per stick, so that's a really great price for a long filler hand rolled cigar. And again, that is the Dolce Vita Cafe Coffee Barbershop Pole. So it's got some Maduro and let's see here. Connecticut Maduro wrapper in there. So you can kind of see the different colors there. Maybe you can see it right there. There we go. So there we go. It's a barbershop. And let's see, what else have we got on our list? The Notorious FIG. This is a gorgeous Figueroa right here in memory of the Notorious B.I.G. rapper, which I'm not into rap music, but this is in memory of the Notorious B.I.G. Also from the Boutique Cigar. This one runs around $14.99 a stick. Let's see here. Indulge in the luxurious depth of aged tobacco with the Notorious FIG cigar delivering a smooth, robust draw and sophisticated aroma for discerning cigar enthusiasts. A tribute to one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, Notorious B.I.G. The cigar is aptly named the FIG or FIG for its figurado format, also available in a Toro, released occasionally in small batches. Each one is meticulously crafted as we build them. The complex shape demands the expertise of only the most skilled rollers, making this a true artisanal masterpiece. As expected, this is a full-bodied Nicaraguan powerhouse, bold, intense, and packed with heavy smoke output and rich flavor. It holds its own against a stiff drink and remains unapologetically bold, no matter the pairing. Make sure you have the time to savor the cigar, as it'll be a good 90 minutes or more. This is a small batch cigar, so it's a boutique. And I've been meaning to tell you guys that these are all boutique cigars so far. That's a boutique. This one's a boutique cigar. Another boutique. So far, all these are boutiques. Even the West Tampas are considered boutique cigars. So anyway, so these have all been boutiques. This year, I've really been getting into doing more boutique cigars. Really have been enjoying a lot of boutiques. Um, they're just they're hard to find. They're small in small batches, so they're more enjoyable to me because I know once I get done smoking this or one of these that it may not be around again, and I'm gonna have to wait until maybe a new blend arrives that will replace that one. But it's just you're not gonna have to re-smoke it in 1 or 2 years where they mass produced it and it doesn't taste as good as the one you had maybe 1 or 2 years ago. Because I do believe there's a lot of cigar companies that may use some slightly different tobaccos and still put the same cigar band on it. And so you think you're getting what you smoked a year or two before, but you're really not. So I really do love boutique cigars. I love small batch cigars because they're very limited and they just got a special feel to it. There's just something special about them and they just taste terrific. They've got such great taste and they really stand up to a lot of name brand stuff. And I would even say that some of these boutiques are even better than some of the name brand cigars. But what I want to do next is not a boutique. So I do have a couple of cigars here that are not boutiques. This is the My Father Blue. This one, there was a lot of rave about this cigar over this last year, and rightfully so. It's a really terrific cigar, just beautiful. That beautiful light blue cigar band on there with gold, a lot of gold writing on it, and it's raised. It's just very gorgeous, very gorgeous cigar band. And the cigar itself is very gorgeous. It's box pressed. It's got a nice foot band on the bottom there. But this is a Robusto. Length is 5 1/4. Ring gauge is 52. Country of origin is Honduras. Wrapper is Connecticut broadleaf rosada. Binder is Honduras. Filler is Honduras. And factor is My Father Cigars, Honduras. Blender is undisclosed. Price is around $10.50 per stick. Again, there it is. If you guys have had any of these cigars so far, let me know in the comments. This was released July of 2025, and it definitely is more for more seasoned smokers is what it recommends on the web. So anyway, but yeah, My Father Blue, really, really, definitely a really good cigar, really is. And next one is the aging room La Boheme Poeta. I believe is how you pronounce it. I could be wrong, but really gorgeous stick. Also, dark blue and gold wrapper on our cigar band on there. Really beautiful cigar foot band there. Just a gorgeous stick. This is a Toro Extra. Length is 5 3/4 by 54. Country of origin is Nicaragua. Wrappers Connecticut broadleaf. Binders Nicaragua. Fillers Nicaragua. Factory is Tabacalera AJ Fernandez. Blender is Rafael Nodell. Price is around $24.52 to I've seen it even priced around $32. Release date was January 25th, and the company is Aging Room. So anyway, really, really good stick. Definitely a good stick. And last but not least is the one I'm smoking here. This is the originally known as the Duetto Barbershop Pull 6x60 Gordo. But in honor of my marriage and my wife, we had rebranded with this right here, the Troy Marchia cigar. Right here, let's see here. There we go. Troy Marchia Limited 091422, which is our wedding date, September 14th, 2022. And these are limited, small batch cigars, of course, but just a beautiful barber pole cigar. And originally called the Duetto, but now called the Troy Marchia for me and my wife's marriage. Of course, they're still called the Duetto, but like I said, we especially had this rebranded in honor for me and my wife's for my wife and myself with our marriage and everything. So always wanted to have a special cigar to dedicate to my marriage and my wife for all she's done for me. So, babe, if this video finds you, cheers to you. and look forward to another wedding anniversary coming soon. Um, so anyway, but let me read a little bit about this one. Uh, says transform your grooming corner into a stylish hub with the Duetto barbershop pole 6x60 Gordo, featuring vibrant LED lighting and durable construction. Let's see here. And durable construction for lasting impact. Not sure what it means by vibrant LED lighting. Maybe he's talking about if it's in the light, it just glistens, which it really does. In the light, it just looks beautiful. So maybe that's what that means. TBC Barber Pole is a refined, medium-bodied Nicaraguan cigar known for its exceptional construction and smooth combustion, delivering rich plumes of smoke, prominent flavor notes of leather, cocoa, and earthy background unfold consistency throughout the experience. Expertly finished with aged Maduro and Candela wrappers, this cigar offers a dynamic shift in profile with every draw, creating a truly distinctive and evolving smoking experience. So anyway, yeah. So I definitely agree with that. So anyway, so let me do my rundown, my least favorite to my favorite. So my let's see here. So I'd have to probably do the Dolce Vita at number 10. And let's see here. Boy, this is tough. This is really tough. Um, Probably go with the Sante Moretti at number 9. And let's see here. Let's go with the Notorious FIG Figueroa. We'll go that number 8. Boy, this is tough, guys. I tell you what. Um, we'll go with the let's see here. We'll go with the TBC Circle of Life at number 7. And let's see here. Let's go with the TBC Signature Blend at number 6. And boy, this is getting tough. This is getting more tough. I'm gonna go with the My Father Blue. See, that'd be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So this would be at number 5. That's my number 5. Um, I'm gonna go with the Aging Room at number 4. And let's see here. Let's go with West Tampa Dark Time at number 3. I'm gonna go with the Ambassador number 2. And then number 1, of course, is going to be this beauty right here, the originally called the Duetto Barbershop Pole 6x60. Gotta go with that one since it was dedicated, since it was made and specially branded uh, by Ira Lee and Daniel Lee for our wedding anniversary. That was, this last year, or that was earlier. Yeah, this last year in 2025. Um, so gotta go with this one as my number 1. I bought, I bought a bundle of these, so um, I think they're some of the absolute best cigars I've ever had, along with the Ambassador and the Aging Room I discussed, and the My Father Blue, and of course, gosh, all these other sticks, just terrific sticks. All of them are just terrific sticks. They really are. Definitely hard to place these in a certain order. Really is. See if I can get some of these up here to hold them all up here for you so you can get a little bit of a view of some of these here. So anyway, that's 10 cigars for 2025. That's a lot of cigars uh, that I discussed here, but those are my definitely my top 10 for 2025. And I get these back in my bag for now with my humidity pack so they don't dry out on me. Get these out of the way. So anyway, so there you have it, my top 10 cigars for 2025. And yeah, so anyway, so great selection of cigars for 2025. And then of course I want to get into my top 10 albums for 2025 now. And again, cheers to you guys. Thanks for being here today. I am trying to go through this as quickly as I can so you guys can go on and do other things that you need to do on your day, um, whatever you got going on. But my top albums, and not all these are from 2025. There's a couple in here that are not from 2025, uh, but I discovered them and finally pulled the trigger on one of them and was gifted one. A couple of them were gifted, and I bought one way early in 2025 that I finally decided to buy that I had, hadn't pulled the trigger on yet. So, but anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and finally do that. But the first one is King Diamond, the Puppet Master. Oh my gosh, this album is very creepy and very just it's a great album. Any King Diamond, if you love horror stories, this is a great album to listen to in the dark. Just like all the other albums he does. And I unfortunately got to see him, last year or so, but just a little bit of some inside pages here. Andy LaRocque, one of my favorite guitars. Of course, that's King Diamond right there. Andy LaRocque. And I got to see King Diamond and Overkill and Night Demon in 2024. November 2024, I believe, is when I saw them, and they were just terrific. Mike Weed right there, another great guitarist for King Diamond. And then we have Hal Petrino on bass. And on drums, we've got Matt Thompson on drums. So anyway, so there's the inside of the book. And let's see here. But yeah, just a great album. It's everything that he does is concept albums. Um and I'll have to look up real quick so I can tell you what the story is about this. It is on Metal Blade Records. But the first song is Midnight, then The Puppet Master, then track 3 is Magic, 4 is let's see, Amarencia, and let's see, it's hard to read some of this writing. Uh, Blue Blue Eyes, The Ritual, No More Me, Blood to Walk, Darkness, So Sad, Christmas, and Living Dead. Let me look up real quick. I want to tell you the right storyline on this. Okay. The Puppet Master is the 11th studio album by Danish heavy metal band King Diamond, released on October 21st of 2003. A limited edition includes a DVD on which frontman King Diamond tells the story of the Puppet Master. It is a concept album with a storyline telling the tale of a young couple who go to watch a puppet show in Budapest in the 1700s and end up being turned into undead puppets by the puppet master and his wife. So there you go. And so yeah, great album. Really good story behind it. Great album to listen to in the dark if you're into horror movies. So that's my number 10. My number 9 is Marilyn Manson. This was gifted to me by my buddy Jacob Lee over in South Dakota. And this is the assassination or one assassination under God. Terrific album. Songs are one assassination under God, no funeral without applause, not if you understand, as sick as the secrets within, sacrilegious, death is not a costume, meet me in purgatory, raise the red flag, and sacrifice of the mass. One of the best Marilyn Manson albums I have ever heard. And I tell you what, ever since Marilyn Manson's been sober and away from drugs and alcohol, he's at his best again. He was on a rough road for a while, but he's really been killing it out there with his live shows. And um, I heard that he's working on another album. There's another tour coming up in 2026. So I think it's great that Marilyn Manson's making a great comeback. Um, I really do. Really proud of him. This one here is Ghost Live right here, right now. There's a DVD with it as well, or that you can purchase if you want. But let's see here. Um, Give you the track listing here. Emporium. Let's see here. Cassorian, Rats, Faith, Spillways, Cerise, Absolution, Call Me Little Sunshine, Watcher in the Sky, and then disc two is If You Have Ghosts. Chamber version 20s, Miasma, Mary on a Cross. Let's see here. Tell you what, if you guys ever get trifocals, you're gonna hate it. It's so hard to read anything with these. Respite on the let's see. Respite on the Spidal Fields, Kiss the Go-Go, Dance Macabre, Square Hammer, and The Future is a Foreign Land. In 2024, this was released, but I just finally picked it up this earlier this year. So anyway, finally picked it up. And actually, I picked it up when this came out. This is the new Ghost album here that came out in 2025 called Skeleta. And this is a really terrific album also. Peacefield, Lacrima or Lacrima, Satanized, Guiding Lights, the prophet, let's see, the Profundus Boreals, I cannot read that. Cenotaph, Basilia Amore, Marks of the Evil One, Umbra, and Excelsis. So anyway, I have a hard time reading some of the titles of the Ghost songs. They are from Sweden, so it's really hard to read some of the titles on their album. But these are both really terrific albums right here. Really terrific albums. This is probably the best I've heard from Ghost. This album right here that came out in 2025. Really good album. Yeah, definitely one of the best albums I have ever heard. So trying to keep my cigar lit, but as much talking as I'm doing, not doing enough puffing. So having to give it another relight. But the construction's been great on this cigar, and the draw's great on it. And I meant to tell you that with the Candela leaf, getting some sweetness and some spice. And this is a really creamy cigar too. And with the Maduro, getting some dark roast coffee, um, some dark chocolates, cedar leather, some nuttiness to this cigar, some zestiness, like almost a lemon zest I'm getting. But the construction's great, draws great. So really good cigar, really good. Really happy with this cigar so far. And this is the shirt that I got at the King Diamond show last year. So just so you guys know where that came from. Um, then we got The Revenge of Alice Cooper with the original Alice Cooper band. Really good album. Really happy with this album. Really takes you back to the old Alice Cooper days with the original band. And with a little bit of a modern twist to it, of course, but just a really good album. I really love this album right here. Really love it. And at the end of this, I'll give you my rating. I'll show you which albums I love the least to the best. And then of course I was able to finally get the Kiss Asylum off the soundboard from the Asylum tour. This was recorded. Let's see here. Not sure what the date is exactly when this album was. Oh, here we go. San Antonio, Texas, December 3rd, 1985. So yeah, really great album with Eric Carr on drums, Bruce Kulick on guitar, Paul Stanley on guitar and vocals, and Gene Simmons, of course, on bass guitar and vocals, and Eric Carr on some vocals as well. But yeah, the Asylum studio album is like my favorite non-makeup era album, and besides Lick It Up and Crazy Nights. So this I do have downloaded onto my phone, and it's a really great album. The sound is directly off the soundboard, so there's not any mixing or any fill-ins or any voiceovers, nothing. It's all raw right from the soundboard. And I've got all the other Kiss albums off the soundboard, which I'll be doing a podcast later. I'll be showing you guys all the different soundboard albums and give you my rating on those. But anyway, so was really happy to pick this up. I had to order it from Japan, and the seller that sold this to me was a great seller. So, but anyway, from Japan, all the way from Japan. So the only way I could find it. And then we got the Scorpions Coming Home Live. This was recorded over in Germany. Two disc set, one of the best live albums I've heard in a while. But yeah, Scorpions 60th anniversary Coming Home. Really terrific album. There's the inside of it at the stadium that they played at over in Germany. Yeah, really terrific album. If you guys have not picked up this live album and you're a Scorpions fan, you're missing out on some really great stuff here. So make sure you pick it up. And I can't believe it. Over in Walmart, over in I think it was over in Scottsbluff, Nebraska, found this Peter Criss, the new Peter Criss. I've got the album on order with a record store over in Cheyenne, Wyoming, at Early November. But I got this downloaded on my phone also. It's a great album. But I found the CD at Walmart, so I grabbed it. There's the back of it right there. Track listing is rock and roll, in the dark, for the money, murder, walking on water, creepy crawlers, which came out around Halloween time, justice, cheaper to keep her, sugar, rubber necking, and then bonus track is hard rock